All right, we are live. I'm here with Josh Ratta. Of course, I'm Todd Gross. Josh has been talking for months in excitedness about a new video product that actually kind of conforms to the person that is watching, but I really don't know the specifics. We're going to learn this together. Josh, tell us about Vidgeos. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, that's right. Vidgeos. Yeah, so basically it's a viewer specific smart video creation and marketing app, which comes with a video creation software, so you can create high quality pro videos, and it also comes with a built-in video player, so you can actually play your videos with the software as well, and it also connects up with Amazon S3. So you have your video creator, you have a video player, and also your video hosting
Okay,
directly inside the
so
app.
to summarize what that means that you have the vehicle to play the video. You don't have to necessarily put it on YouTube. In fact, in this case, I guess you're not. You have the video creator included, so you actually can construct the video.
Yeah.
And then talk about what makes this so viewer specific. It seems to be a smart video as
Yeah.
opposed to just a regular video. In this case, I guess it is sensing what's going on with the viewer. Can you explain all about that?
Yeah, so basically, the videos are pretty intelligent. Like, there's nothing like it on the market. Basically, it detects, your location, and then it customizes the video based on each unique viewer. So, if you're living in, for example, Russia, and you're watching the same video that you created in Russia, the video can be automatically translated to the Russian language, and there's different options and settings we have, but it can automatically be translated to Russian, or you can go ahead and have a button that you add to your video player. And when they click on that button, it will ask them, whether they want their video translated to Russian, and they click yes, and it will translate the video, so that you can go ahead and market globally, and expand your reach. Because a crazy stat that I read was that out of, I think we've got like 7 billion people in the world, and like only 335 million are actually native English speakers. So there's like billions of people that now you can go ahead and reach using your videos. And it's also great for your Facebook ads. You can,
All right.
Yeah.
Let me just stop you there because there's a lot of folks in Germany and Italy and France that are wondering if it supports their language. Can you go over the list of languages it supports?
I don't know each specific one, but there's like 66 languages, all the main.
66?
Yeah.
So it will actually convert to 66 different languages
Yeah. So
automatically when somebody watches the video. Is that what you're telling me?
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, but we connect up with an API of a really good translation service. So yeah, all the main kind of language.
Now, does this change on the screen in terms of what you're seeing, or does it change in terms of the audio that you're hearing? I'm not clear about that.
It's just the text. So all the text on your video, it's not like captions at the bottom, but actually the actual text, the animations, everything will be animated with the text. So I'll show you a demo in a second so you can see.
Okay. But while we're on the topic, though, is there anything else that changes when you watch the video other than the language? Is there anything else that happens?
Yeah, so you can add on things like, we call them smart elements, and you can add on things like the time, where it will show the exact time of the viewer. And this really catches people's attention because you can do it in really creative ways, and I'll show you as well. You can add in the city, the country, and also the date. You can also add on things like countdown timers that are actually live inside the video, which count down to a specific time that you set. And that's great for like product launches or for any kind of promotion that you're using, having a live countdown timer inside your video. Also the elements, every element you can is like live, so you can actually add on like hover effects directly on it, on like the text or the image, and when people hover the mouse on the actual video, the icons and the images and things will animate, so it's like interactive. And you can also add on like hyperlinks directly onto any element, so you can have like a URL like attached to like some text or an image, and if they click on that, it will open the URL up, which is really, really cool.
Wow. I love that. Okay, yeah, if you could show us a demo of just your favorite features, because it seems like there's too much to show all at once.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. Whereabouts?
It's exciting.
So can you see my screen?
Not yet. Somehow I'm seeing me.
Oh yeah, let me have a look. So you're seeing you? Oh my goodness, let's have a look. Me. Oh, what's going on here?
Oh yeah, I was seeing me because you were sharing me.
Oh, okay, let's go with this.
You have to share the right window. Google
that
Hangouts are always an adventure.
Yeah. It says you are sharing, you are screen sharing. Can you see my screen or not?
I see like a tunnel effect right now.
Yeah, that's my screen. Yeah. Can you see this now?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
I see the welcome.
Cool. Well, welcome inside Vidgeos. This is the members dashboard of the members homepage. And if you heard my baby, he's probably talking in the background. But
And he's excited about it too, I know.
he's super
Does it
excited.
translate to baby language? I want to know that.
Yeah, it's one of the features we're currently working on. But no, it doesn't. But yeah, you see we've got like the support page. We've got things like tutorial page. I'll quickly go over here. We've got video tutorial showing you how to use every feature, so that if you get stuck with anything, you can just refer back over here. We've also got a settings and integrations page, so you can connect directly up with Amazon S3, and it shows you how to go ahead and do that in those videos. Just add your API keys. And now we're also integrated with Usign. So if you've got a Usign account, you can simply add your API keys in there from your Usign account, and all your images will automatically be added into your Vidgeos account, so you can start animating them and actually turning them into videos, which is really cool. Same thing with all our autoresponders as well. And yeah, so let's go ahead and create a video. Let's say Todd's demo. Go to create, and as you can see, this is the Vidgeos Studio where you can go ahead and create your videos. Now, you can go ahead and create them from scratch by simply, adding slides, and you can adjust the slide settings by simply, clicking and dragging. You can change the background color, if you want to change it to whatever color you like so. You can even add on images onto the background. You can upload your own ones, or just use some of the pre-built images that we've added into the software, like this. Or what you can do also, if you want to save time, just add a template. We've got like done for you templates. I'll just quickly show you this one, for example. You can go ahead and add the slide directly to your video. Got text typography type ones like that. We've got a whole bunch of them. I'll add one of these ones as well, like this one here. Add the slide, and yeah, we've got a whole bunch of awesome, really, really nice looking animated templates. So once you add them to your slide, you can go through and customize everything. For example, and you can also go through to this panel over here and hide elements. So if you want to hide that hand, you can do that. You can go through and change this text by simply, I'll just go double click on that and type in change. Whoops. And I want to resize this. I'll just make it a little bit like that, and just go and adjust the size, bring it down a little bit. And it's that easy, you're simply clicking and dragging your text like this. Okay, now bring this hand back on over the top, and I'll show you a slide preview of this particular slide. Cool. That's cool animation. And let me just quickly show you some of the elements. So basically on the left-hand side, we have all these elements that we can add onto our video. We can add on animated text like this, and I can go through and say, for example, hello. I can adjust the text color. I can adjust the text font. Basically everything, all these kind of customization options that you want are included over here. Make it up to about 100. Or let's make it about 120, like that. And what I'm going to do is adjust the animation by simply selecting the animations over here. And you can go ahead and choose an animation that you want for your video. Let's go with slide up long. And for the out animation, I'm going to go through and add slide top long, like this. You can also loop the animations by clicking on loop. You can loop anything, and just like have these kind of looping animations like this. Let's say shake, for example. And as I said, with the hyperlinks, you can actually add on the interactivity by simply selecting something like, for example, rotate zoom. And when they hover their mouse on that, that will do that animation like this. And you can also add on like hyperlinks. So like, for example, open link in a new window, have your link, let's say vidgeos.com. And also you can add like, if you upgrade to the pro version, you can actually have like the phone number to your business or clients' businesses. And that will actually add like you can actually call, or people can call you directly from inside the video on their mobiles, which is really cool. So what I'm going to do is just duplicate this slide, and let's say what should we say? Creating videos is fun. Okay, and I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. So, and what I can do now is go ahead and just add an animation, like a different animation onto this one. Let's say, for example, like that. And for the out animation, let's say we want to gravity right, like this. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and delay each tick, so it kind of comes out one more at a time, like that. That kind of effect, which looks pretty cool. And as I said about the translation feature, what you can do is, translate your videos. So let's go over to the project settings down here. You can also adjust your video player, design and things like that as well. But if I go translations, I'm going to add a button to my video. My base language will be English. That's your main language of your video. And then under the preview settings, we can go through and select a language. So let's say, what kind of language should we go for? Let's go for French, okay? And what I'm going to do is just make it a little bit smaller, this text, like that. Looks good. And what I'm going to do now is go through and full preview this video. If I click on play, you can see I got my video playing. And if I click on this, you can see it opens up the URL that I specified. Now, as you can see, I've got this little button at the bottom. And this, basically, if someone clicks on that, it will tell them the country that they're watching from and ask them if they'd like to translate to their language. So if you're in Japan, it will say you're watching from Japan, and give them the option there. And they can select yes or no for that. Just click on yes, and it's going to translate it into French, I think. As you can see, you got bonjour.
Bonjour. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, and there's the text for the, I don't know what that said, but so yeah, maybe that slide would need to be a little bit longer. We could adjust the duration of the slide so that they could read the text more. And yeah, what we can do is, I'm just going to turn off the translations for this. Let's go take this off for now. And what you can also do is add on like audio backing tracks. So for example, like this is part of the pro version. You can add on these. We've got a whole bunch of really professional looking, sounding audio tracks. You can simply add them to your background. So you can have a background track. And you can also record your voiceover narrations by simply, selecting that. You can record it while you're watching the video in open preview. Or you can just record the, for example, the your voiceover. So you start, recording it, read out your script. And once you've done that, you can stop the recording and you can preview it. For example, the your voiceover, like that. Give it a name. Let's call this one voiceover. Whoops. Demo Josh. And you can save that, and you can even go ahead and crop it. So like if you made a mistake, you can just go ahead and crop the start of the finish. And if I use this track, I can go through, and what you want to do is make the volume of your backing track, a lot less, so you can hear your voiceover more. And then you go to the voiceover, and you can preview it. Let's say play this. For example, the you can go through and crop it. So maybe you want to start from there, and yeah, go through and add that to your video. Also, what we've got are these things called smart elements. So if I go ahead and add on a slide, I'm going to go add on an image from my image library. This one here, for example. Just make it a little bit smaller. And what I'm going to do is add on a time element. Okay, so that shows the time of the viewer. So currently in the UK, it's like 18:18, 6:18 in the evening. So I'm going to add this here. And what I can do is add an animation, like for example, slide down long. And let's go and use this one, slide down long as well. And you'll have to see right now, if I preview this, they'll both animate in like a watch. See, it's 6:19 and 6:19 up here. So like that. Okay. Also, what you can do is add on things like the city. You can also add on things like your country, like United Kingdom, for example. Let's go ahead. And also, you can add on the date as well. You can use different formats, like all these kind of formats. Like you can use just the day, for example, and use these in really creative ways. And they do capture people's attention when they see this. And maybe you want like something like a digital font, so it looks like a digital clock, like that. But yeah, these are just like really creative ways to engage with your viewers and like bring them into your marketing message in a really professional and fun way. Also, you can add on things like email sign-up forms like this. You can have like a thank you message once they opt in. You can have like a thank you message that you display. You can add on things like countdown timers, live countdown timers. You can specify the date, and this will, continually update based on the day that you select. So for example, tomorrow is only 16 hours. You can adjust the design, all those kind of things, animations and everything like that. You can also add on buttons, like buy buttons directly onto your videos, and a whole bunch of, awesome, marketing features that have been built into the software. And yeah, once you've gone ahead and done that, what you can do, once you created your video, simply save and publish it to Amazon S3, and then you'll get a embed code that you can go ahead and embed onto your website. So that's basically, I mean, I've gone through things really, really quickly, but you can kind of see how easy it is to go ahead and create, play and also host your videos within Vidgeos.
I'm kind of speechless here. Now, do they render out as MP3 files, or how do they render?
Yeah, because I mean,
MP4. MP4.
They don't render out as MP4 videos just yet. After launch, we're going to be adding in an export feature, but because these are live videos, like for example, the time element, the email sign-up forms, the countdown timers, the buttons, the smart elements over here, none of these can actually, MP4 videos can't play this kind of thing because
they can't be smart. The MP4s is what you're saying.
Yeah, they can't be smart. But
okay, so then in order to utilize this, you need the player that comes with it. So you can't take this video and then just put it on YouTube or anywhere else. It has to play within the player.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can convert it into an MP4 video by simply, using a software like Camtasia or VideoMotion Pro and recording it into a video. And I've got like a tutorial in here which shows.
But if you do that, then it won't change language.
Yeah, if you do that, obviously, MP4 videos can't. They're not live and interactive. They're formatted, like they're specifically built.
So this is like a whole family of services. Then it's not just.
This is like an entirely new type of video. Like we're just breaking stuff. I mean, it's like groundbreaking kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's completely new, and it has to be utilized through your player. Now, your player, does that generate an embed code, and then you put the embed code on your site? How do you get the video actually onto the site or the blog?
You simply, in the project settings, you go through and adjust what you want the player design to look like. Maybe you want to have these kind of icons for it. So you customize it however you want, or maybe this one as well. You can change the color. So maybe you want to have like a red player or something like that. And then what you do is click on save and publish, and you can publish to Amazon S3. Once you've done that, simply show your embed code, type in, for example, 840, and it will update. So it's in like that, and you can center it and edit mobile responsive, copy that code and paste it onto your website, and you've got your video up and running, in minutes, which is really cool.
So it's an embed code like you'd use off of any player, or like the embed code you'd take off of YouTube. It's similar to that, and then you just embed it on your blog. Now, here's an interesting question. Can you get a link, just a link that will then go to the video, so it's just the video? You see what I'm saying?
I haven't even thought about that, but possibly, yeah, we could add something like that in there, definitely. But the main thing, it's easy. Just copy that code, add it to your web page, and you're done. Like if
I was just thinking out loud that in the past I've used that as a shortcut when I was short on time, and I just threw a video up, just using the link, and it was directly to the video. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. That's probably possible, I guess. Like this video, I created, I think, a few days ago. No, I created maybe last week. I just simply embedded it, and it's on this page right now, like this. So that's created within Vidgeos, which is really cool. But yeah, I mean, it's super simple to use. If you know how to use PowerPoint, if you know how to use like these kind of simple softwares, Vidgeos, I'd say, is even simpler than that to actually go ahead and create things. So yeah. Everything on the left-hand side, you add to your videos, and for the background audio, you just simply use this panel, and for your video player and the translation options and things like that, you just simply go to the project panel over here.
Gotcha. I think it's so interesting that it integrates with Usign, so you have all those elements, all those graphical elements that you could utilize, and they just automatically import in.
Yeah, you simply click on images and click on Usign. and it imports all your images from within your Useon account, add it to there, and then you go through and add an animation onto it. You know, like for example, like that, you can animate it.
That was pretty smart. Yeah, that was pretty smart that you did that. Wonderful. All right, great, Josh. I'm so excited about this product. And of course, the link, I'll have it right somewhere near this video for folks that want to pick this up. What are we talking about in terms of pricing, and what would there be in terms of any further offers? I know sometimes you have one-time offers on the inside.
Yeah, so we've got 3 different price points on the Vidgeos application, and this is only going to be available for 4 days. So we're taking this down on Friday because this software is something that the internet's never seen before. So we're limiting it till Friday. But basically, we're going to have monthly, yearly, and lifetime access. And during the launch, you can get access to a lifetime account. The monthly pricing is $47 a month. The yearly is $127 a year. And then the lifetime is only $197 for a lifetime account. And that includes all future updates. We use different services for the translation and things like that, which cost us, monthly fees. And so, you're paying just a one-time fee. And
and isn't it hosted on your server too?
Yeah, the application is hosted on our server, so yeah, we have to pay for all these kind of fees, right. And you guys get an awesome application for a really good price.
Really good, a wonderful job. I know you've been excited. You've been talking about it for 2 months already. Every week I get another email from you about it, and I could see why. Yeah. So this is great. I'm glad it's finally here. All right, folks, the link is on this page or near this video, one way, shape, or form. Thank you so much. Josh, thank you for showing us the inside of this very exciting new video product. Of course, the folks watching this right now, generally interested in video tools. So it's going to the right people. Thank you, Josh. Take care.
Thank you.
Right. Bye now.